Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star, okay? It's nice to meet you if you are just joining me. If you are returning, hey, my love, I missed you dearly. Let's get into this quick message from God. The message is, can you open the door? Oh, wow. Okay. The scripture comes from, let me write it down. Okay. The scripture comes from Esther 2 and 8. When the king's order and edict had been proclaimed, many young women were brought to the citadel of Susa and put under the care of Hegai. Esther was taken to the king's place and entrusted to Hegai, had charge of the harem. She pleased him and won his favor. Immediately, he provided her with her beauty treatments and special food. He assigned to her 7 female attendants selected from the king's palace and moved her and her attendants into the best place in harem. Hester, es- oh my God. Esther had not revealed her nationality and family background because Mordecai had forbidden her to do so. Every day he walked back and forth near the courtyard of the harem to find out how Esther was and what was happening to her. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, for somebody, I feel like God is saying all you have to do is open the door. Like I don't know, like God, this is heavy. God is really pushing somebody. You are about to get married, and you're not just gonna get married to any old person. You are about to get married to somebody of prestige. God has a king for you. God has a king for you, specifically for you. Things once you start to walk in what God is asking you to do to prepare for this person, everything I feel like is just going to be opening up to you. People are going to find favor in you and you are going to be in shock, okay? People who are connected to this person, well connected to this person, are going to find a lot of favor in you. You're going to be favored by this person's family. You're going to be favored by his friends. You're going to be favored, and you are going to be favored because it is destiny for you to be with this person. God is saying all you have to do is open the door. All you have to do is listen to what God is asking you to do, regardless if you are still in a preparation stage, because we have to remember with this story, we have to remember that with this story, Esther had a preparation stage. Esther was sent with people for beauty treatments, and she had to undergo special food. She had to eat certain things. She had to look a certain way. There was a preparation before she was able to even meet this king. So I'm saying that to say, don't think it's going to happen immediately. But I feel like for somebody, you are in your preparation stage for this person. And God is saying, all you got to do is open the door and listen to what I asked you to do. Do what I tell you to do as you are in preparation to meet your king. Understand that God is in the works of this already. God has already went there. God is already there in the city where you are going to meet this man. And you even have people watching over you. I don't want to say Mordecai was exactly a guardian angel, but I do feel like whoever you are, you have someone that is watching you to ensure that everything goes the way it's supposed to. I even posted a video saying that God has someone watching you, and you may feel like it's for other reasons, but in reality, God has asked them to watch you so that you will be ready for your next season. You don't know what your next season is going to be. You don't know who you are going to be in this next season. And because of that, God has already and put people, he has entrusted people. I hear there is someone that he has entrusted for your care. This person is watching you to ensure that you don't mess it up. God is not going to allow you to mess it up. God is not going to allow you to swiftly this God is not going to allow this to pass you by. This is your spot. It's your throne. It's you that is supposed to marry this king. And God is going to ensure that you are ready to meet this man or woman, if it's the guy. But I feel like strong in my spirit is the woman. You are in preparation for your husband. God is ensuring that when you meet your husband, you are ready. So God is getting you prepared. You may be feeling that you need to buy certain things. You may be feeling that you need to do certain things. You may, and some of them may seem crazy, some of the things that God has been telling me to get, I just feel like, it's kind of it's not really important, but then I have to remind myself that I don't know what is and is not important. I don't know what I do and do not need, because in reality, I don't know what God has for me in my next chapter, and I feel like that is the same for you, my love. You don't know what God has for you. If God's telling you to go ahead and splurge on a beauty treatment, it may not be, you feel like it's splurging right now, but I feel like in your next season, you're going to feel like it's nothing. Okay? I feel like this is for somebody. You just got to get yourself together. The things that you think you need, you may not even need. Like, don't go off of what you think you need, but go off of what God is telling you you need. Go off of what God is telling you to do. And get yourself together. That's how I really feel. Like, you just get yourself ready. You may not have a physical beauty team, but the way the world is now, baby, I'll put some links in the description. It is so many things that you can do from home to get yourself ready. You don't have to physically go to a spa, especially with everything that's going on right now. You don't have to physically go to a spa. You can get your stuff from home, and you can take care of your skin and get yourself prepared and take your bubble baths and do whatever you need to do. Okay, if you need to get your feet together, get your feet together. You need to get your nails together, get your nails together. Get back accustomed to doing your own nails. I hear for somebody. Get back accustomed to getting your nails done. Get back accustomed to getting your hair done. Get back accustomed to doing your makeup or whatever it is that you feel fit. Okay, whatever it is that God has put in your heart, that God is telling you, get back accustomed to it. Get back accustomed to living a certain way. God is preparing you for your king. And this man is going to be, I feel like he is going to be absolutely in love with you. He is going to be taken aback by you. You are going to, I said this before, but there's a scientific study that when a man meets a woman, he knows within the first 15 minutes if he wants to marry her. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. That says a lot. Okay, it says a lot. And I know for some people celibacy can seem hard, it can seem difficult, but if you know that this man already has it in his mind within the first 15 minutes if he wants to marry you, if you tell him that he's celibate and he has already decided he's going to marry you, he will wait. He'll wait. He'll say, I didn't already decided she gonna be my wife anyway. So I'm just gonna sit here. That mean, and I feel like in a sense, once you say that, he's gonna be like, okay, so she's saying this to me, and I know you know what I'm saying? That I know, ain't nobody else even able to come close. And that is important. I feel like that is an important thing that we really need to abide by, because it not only does it prepare us for the person that we are meant to be with, but it gets rid of the foolishness. Okay, it gets rid of the men who feel like they just want to, that's all they want. Basically, what I'm saying. It gets rid of the men that feel like that's all they want. It gets rid of the men that are just trying to see if they can get you. It gets rid of the men that are just trying to play games. If he go in the back and he calls somebody else, oh well. Let him. Let him. I had a dream where I was dating this guy and I told him I was celibate, and he was like, well, I'm gonna have to, and I was like, you can do whatever you need to do. I'll go. Okay, you call whoever you need to call, because that just lets me know you're not the one for me. And I left. And he was sitting there in shock. But in reality, sometimes it saves you from heartache. It saves you from the pain. It saves you from the stress. It saves you from being in a bad relationship. And I'm not telling this to anybody to hurt them. I'm not telling you because I want you to throw your relationship away, or I'm trying to run you off, or whatever. Like, I don't know who you dating, and I don't know you personally, but even if I do know you personally, same thing. I don't want your person. I'm telling you this because I'm trying to keep you from having a broken heart like I have had. Okay, I have had a broken heart after broken heart because I did not listen. And I'm telling you from my experience, okay, just stay celibate. Just keep everything intact. If they want to call somebody else, tough, okay, so go ahead. If they want to waste their time, fine. If they even in reality, if this guy has somebody to call for backup to come over, you don't want him, because 9 out of 10 he gonna be messing around with that person throughout your whole relationship anyways. So why even deal with that? You know what I'm saying? And that's the message. Long story short, all you have to do is open the door and listen to what God is telling you to do to prepare yourself for your spouse. And your spouse is coming, okay, Esther? Your spouse is coming. They're gonna be a king. A king is going to marry you. That is the word from God. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.